If you're coming here from TikTok, thank you for subscribing, and let's get on with this tutorial. This is the palette that we're going to be using. It's the Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy palette. It is beautiful, guys. I went to Ulta yesterday, and I was going there to get something else. I was actually going there to get one of the Jaclyn Hill collection, the little mini palettes. And I seen this, and this palette just was released yesterday. It is so beautiful. It doesn't come with a mirror, and what I'm going to do with this, like I do with my other Morphe ones, is I tape it up here so that I can see what I'm doing, so that way I know the names, so like, it doesn't bother me if it's not on the palette. This is the palette. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. It's got so many shimmers, and they are like, oh my god, beautiful. But let's jump into the tutorial. We're going to prime our eyes, and I'm not going to pause this, so you're going to get to see the whole routine. Okay? I think that would be best if I don't pause it, because a lot of people want to see what you're doing. I may have to pause it if someone has to come in this bathroom, though. But let's jump into this tutorial. I am going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. It is my holy grail. I have never had, I've used this, I've used Ulta, and I've used Morphe. And this is by far the best of the ones I have tried. I have not tried P. Louise yet, and that I've heard is like way better than this one. But I think it's gonna depend on the person, because this right here has been my holy grail, but you know, I just have not bought the other one. But the other one is probably just as good. And this is what I do, just to show you, like, it may go on and look like crap when you're first putting it on, but this is just what I do. I tap it in, and then I use a brush to blend it in. So I normally tap it in like that, and then I'll do this other one, and then I will blend it in. Oh, I feel like I got maybe a little too much on this side. And I do it like that, and I put just a little pea-size amount, because I don't want to waste it. But I want to get it everywhere that color may go. So that's why you see me moving it all the way up to my brow bone and all the way over to the corner. And I do clean that up, just in case if you're wondering. We're going to clean that up to where it won't look like that. We just want all the other places to be covered, like I've got it so far. And then I take this brush that I have. Hold on one second. Okay. Then I take this little brush right here that I only use for this reason, and I just blend it in to my skin. The more you put on, the whiter, like the more coverage. Like this, I just blended this completely, you know, over to cover a big space. If I would have put a little bit more, and you know, then it would look brighter. But that's also like a waste. This is the perfect amount that you need, but it still depends on you. So if you want more, you can have more. Hold on. All right, I had to pause that for my son really quick. And I need to pluck my eyebrows. I don't have time today to do it, so I'm not. Then what I do is I take a little rag, and I make sure that I come and run across the top of my eyebrow, along here, and over. And I do the same with the other side. Okay? And then I get that brush back out again, and I just tap this in. That's fine, James. That's not going to bother me, baby. You can do that. And I just go like that, just to make sure it's blended into the sides. Like, I've got it so far. Now, next I'll pick out whatever brushes that I want to use. And so far, I've been really loving this set of brushes. Hold on one second and let me get them out. Not these two. Okay. These are just regular Wet n Wild. Okay. I got these three. I got these two Ulta ones in a set. It came with 4, but these are the two ones. 2 eyeshadow ones. It came in this set, which was a Christmas set, regularly $30, on sale for $24. But they dropped the sale all the way down to 7 something, and I used, no, all the way down to 5 something. It was 5 something. It wasn't 7 something. 5 something. Or maybe it was 7 something and I used points. I'm not sure. But I paid $5 for this. And it came with these 2 and 2 more brushes. 2 face brushes. And then this is my Sigma E25 brush. I got this in my Ipsy all-time favorite. And then this was just an e.l.f. brush. I don't even know why I had that in there. These 3 came from my other palette. This palette, which came with the 3 brushes. And this is BH Cosmetics. So these are like my favorite brushes so far. So I will start off with these. Oh my God, the dog has to come in. Come on. It's a Chihuahua. She has to come in the bathroom when someone's in there. Like, she will keep scratching at the door. So I'm just going to set these back to the side because I'll probably be using those. Okay, let's see what we're going to do. I haven't even thought about what I want to do today. So I'm not really quite sure. I did see something on YouTube that I thought about recreating. My type. My type. That's my type. Oh, that's the drag queen thing. Oh, I like that. I like watching that. I don't know why. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this soft little thing, and I think I'm going to use these 3 colors right here. Is that what I want to do?
Mom, look at this.
I have no idea what I want to do. Like, I have so many ideas, and I just really do not know what I really want to do. I want to do something beautiful. I think I'm going to do that. Well, okay, let's just jump into it. Because if I don't, then I'll just keep sitting here debating. This is the smaller one. I'm going to need the Sigma one. The Sigma one is really good for getting, like, here. And I love this one for that, like, packing. I love it for that. Okay. I'm going to go in with this purple on the edge. Ooh, and this is supposed to be like the, what do they call this one? I can't remember what I was going to say, but this is going to be a really good palette to be able to do, like ombre effects and stuff. Oh yeah, this is going to be a beautiful palette to do anything like that. Like, are you seeing this? This is beautiful. It's so light and pretty. I really like that. Okay. TikTok, like, be stuck in my head. Like, I'm always thinking about the songs that are on there. I'm always just walking around singing them. Like, it just be stuck in my head. So I do a lot of packing, and then I do blending, like how you see me pack it on, and then you see me go back and blend. That's just my technique that helps me. If it helps you to blend from the beginning, then you do what helps you, and You know, you have to find what works best for you. This just happens to work best for me to pack and then blend. Slow me down, slow me down, slow me down. And I like that it's just a light little color. Like, I really do like that. Okay, so now I'm done with this brush. I could use this brush for the whole look and just use a switcher, but I'm not. I really loved it. So I think I'm going to use the smaller brush as I get in closer. So now I'm going to use this brush. And I'm going to use the blue. So the first color that we used was called Dreamer. And now we're going to Into the Blue.
Mom, look at this.
Oh, that's pretty. Whenever doing this, I always overlap the colors just a small bit. Just because you want to be able to blend them together. So, this is definitely a little powdery, just like Morphe is. But as long as it goes on my eye and works properly, I don't care if it's powdery. What matters to me is if it works. Like so. Ooh, they're just so light, and I really like that. Here comes someone else. Hold on. And that was my daughter. A few people will come in here while we're doing this tutorial. It normally might be my daughter, my son, my mom. So y'all will get a chance to meet everybody if you haven't met them on TikTok or you're not from TikTok.
Oh, Mom, are you on your YouTube channel Dawn the Blending Mom?
I'm on both of them, but I mean...
Which one are you on, like big one?
The Dawn Henderson.
Well, I made a TikTok and I used one of your palettes. And I said, and I had a song on it. And I said, go subscribe to Dawn Henderson. And I said like 2 or 3 of your palettes.
What I'm doing now is just switching back and forth between the purple and the blue to blend those two together like I just did. Just because I want it to be flawless. Oh, yes. Ooh. This blue is just very light. It's very pretty, but very light. Okay. Very pretty. These are like iridescent. Don't mind my teeth. I know my teeth is messed up. I know I need to get them fixed. The only way to fix them right now, because of my vitamin D deficiency and everything, is for me to get them all pulled and get false teeth. Which I'm not too happy about. Okay, hold on. I want to show you this green. Oh, wow. This is like, I don't know how this is going to look. This is not going to look very much different from the blue. I don't know if I'm going to like this. Yeah, you can't even hardly tell the difference. Oh, she wants to show y'all her nails that she went and got done.
$45.
Well, that's what you get for going where... I mean, they're pretty.
look, this is what I had did.
So this is just a very light. Oh, that's pretty, Dusty. She's showing her TikTok where she was trying to get people to subscribe to my YouTube. Fuck you. Yeah, I know. Wait, right down.
Well, people liked it, Mom. Wow. And I did it not even an hour.
That's good. These colors are just very light. And that's my only thing, but that's the palette that's the type of palette this is. So if you don't like that, you're not gonna like this. And that's just
What's your thing, Gus?
being honest with y'all.
Mine is Destiny 2 Gems. Oh, hang on.
That if you do not like
Okay, hang on.
how light these are, then this is not the palette for you. I am going to go back in with the blue just because I want the blue to stand out.
Get up.
And it's not so far.
No, that's dirty. Okay.
Between the two. So, and I want it to stand out. I want it to be purple, blue, green, like it's supposed to be. So that's what I'm doing right now. Is going back into the blue.
Destiny 2, 3.
And I'm also going to go back into the purple. I know that they're just soft colors. And that's fine with me. I just want it to stick out.
2, 3, 4 James.
And now I am still going to go back in with the green, although I know I just did it. Stick that out. Okay, now we're ready to cut our crease.
No.
So, now I'm going to get my Anastasia back out.
Yeah. Hold on, you're going or staying?
I don't know, but y'all got to be quiet. Come on, man. I'm recording this for YouTube. And I can't edit it. I need to find an editor.
Yes, do you follow
If y'all know how to download an editor or a good editor thing, please let me know. So what I do when I cut the creases, I literally put another pea size amount. That'll probably do one eye,
Mom,
maybe both. Shut up, I'm recording. Hold on 1 second, please. All right, so I take this little bit, and I have this little handy dandy brush that I use. This is from Essence Cosmetics. You can find this at Ulta, or you can find this at CVS. I got mine at CVS. I have gotten one at Ulta, but I normally buy it at CVS because it's cheaper at CVS than it is at Ulta. So I'm just going to use this mirror really quick. Oh, I need this side. And the trick that I do is I'm going to show you. I just run it along the edge. I'm going to show you. And then you look up and it will map out where it needs to go. So basically it mapped out where my cut crease needed to go. And this works for people with hooded eyes. And if you're wondering if you have hooded eyes, I will show you in 1 second. This does take a little bit of time, but I don't want to cut any of it out because I want y'all to know how I do this. Here she goes. Alright, James, you're gonna have to get up. Okay, so like that. And then you're going to do your other eye. I'm going to do the other eye off camera to save some time. Alright, like so. Now what I always do, if you go like this and you can't see your cut crease, that means that you have hooded eyes. Now always take the edge color and tap it over like that. And that just kind of blends the eye primer in. There's really not a lot there, so I'll just have to cover it. But I do that to blend it in. And then I do it to the other side. Like I said, just to blend it together. And then sometimes I tap it all the way over just to see if it's dry. Like
Go
so.
subscribe to Dawn Henderson YouTube channel.
Just like that. Oh, this is uneven right here, so I need to fix that. While you're doing this, you may see that there's an uneven spot. And it's just very simple just to fix really quick while you're right here. Okay, I'm recording. You can play music, just don't have it super loud. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, hold on. Okay, now we're going to go back into the same purple called Dreamer. And we're just going to put this lightly on the edge. And I'm also going to take that little blue and I'm going to put that on the edge too because I am bringing the purple over a little far. Which is fine. And y'all are getting ready to meet my mother. Oh, because I'm doing this for my YouTube, not TikTok. So TikTok has met you, but YouTube hasn't met you, so. God damn!
You almost fell on that.
Yeah, fall because of the dog. Well, I almost killed the chihuahua. I literally tripped over her because she was standing literally right behind me. Okay, now we're going to go into the blue. I'm not going to go into the green, which was Chill Thrill, because that doesn't look very much different than this blue. So I'm just going to lightly put the blue right beside the purple, and then we're going to use a shimmer, as if you didn't know that we had to use a pretty shimmer from here. La 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 di da la di da. See, I'm already doing it. I'm singing TikTok songs. Told you I have a problem. I don't know why I came over so far on this one, but I'm going to bring the shimmer over, so it's not going to matter. Alright, now I have to get a brush for that. Because I have special brushes that I like to use for each thing I'm doing. Just because it makes it better. So I'm going to pause this and get that real quick. Alright, say bye. Bye. My mama said bye. There you go. My mama is disabled. I take care of her. She's really sick. And she's dying. And I had to move in to take care of her. So I'm here all the time. I do leave every day for a little while. For a few hours. But I'm here the majority of the time. So that's why I say that. I'm going to use, let's see, one of these two, and I'm not sure which one I want to use between the two. So let's just see. This is the first one, and that is the second one. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm going to use the first one that I went into. Yes, I'm going to go into the first one, I believe. Yes, the first one. that's what we're going into. I always tap that just to make sure that the side that I put the Fix Plus on or the stuff is right. I said stuff. Ooh, okay. And sometimes it can be your brush that you're using, so keep that in mind. If you feel like it doesn't look like it's going on the way that you want it to, it may be the brush that you're applying it with. So now that I've applied it with that, it's very pretty. I don't know if you can see, but I'm now going to take my finger and also go over it. Oh yes, that is much better. So when you use your finger, it looks very much better. So that's going to be that side. And now I'm going to do the same thing to this side and I'll be right back. And now we're done with that one. Oh my God, this is beautiful. Okay. Now for the inner corner highlight. Like I have this weird thing in me that I really, really, really want to try this. And I'm a little nervous, but I'm going to pop this lime, this like shimmery green in the corner of my eye. I just don't know. Do I want to do this one or this one? Let me see. The other one is not very shimmery. Okay. Okay. All right. So, all right. We're going with this one. Ooh, what is that? I don't know what that was. And I'm putting some on the brush, which is, you probably can't see. And then I'm still gonna spray some Fix Plus stuff on it. The NYX one, it's what I have. And I'm gonna use this little mirror. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna like this. But I'm definitely gonna put it on there, and we're gonna see if I do or don't. It really doesn't look too much different than the white that was on there, and that's just me being all honest. I'm gonna put another one on there, and then you will really be able to see the difference. Hold on one second. All right, I don't know if you can see that, but there you go. Inner corner highlight. And let's do the lower lash line. I'm going to use a pop of color on the bottom. So I'm going to use this salmon-y color right here. I'm just going to run this along my lower lash line. Oh, you can't hardly see that. I went into the peach. Okay, you're really not going to be able to see those colors at all. So what's the point? Yeah, I'm not. Not going to do it. not going to subject my shit to it either. I'm just not going to do it. What time is it? 3:30. Yeah, I don't have time. Oh yes, that is definitely my color. Yep. Let me just do my eyes first. What are you doing, baby?
I did it all there, bubbled out there.
I use Thrive. And I love this mascara because it does stand out, especially on my lower lash line. And of course, curl them. Odell Double Up in the number 204. Okay, now, in order to do Bossies how I do it, and what I have found to help me is to get a mirror, and I'm going to point this down. And you're going to hold it down here, and you're going to look down here. And you're going to take these at a little bit of an angle, and you're going to attach them to the middle, then to the rear, and then lastly to the front. And I did forget to put on